What's happening, YouTube? Back with another suspension video. Just looking at what I had to replace again. And don't get me wrong, some people say, oh man, you doing this again? Look, it's very expensive on a Dodge Charger to replace all the suspension at one time. If you add it up, you're looking at about $3,700. And that's not labor. So in doing so, and sometimes you got problems, especially if you've modified something, like lowered your car. But being that you have like three control arms at the bottom, if you don't do all of them at the same time, you're gonna have weight distribution that might be a little off. So some control arms are holding all the strength while the weak one is just there, basically in place. But the weight distribution is off, so you can wear stuff prematurely. So that's why I always get lifetime warranty parts. Not just because I work there, but because it's just the best thing to do for me. And I understand about money and doing what you can at all times. I understand that. Do what you got to do. But this is where it comes into play where I get my money back. These ball tie rods ends are basically clinking and destroyed because, as you can see, everything is just torn up in there. So this is the other one, which this boot is just booted. It's gone, So I look at it like, yeah, you should do everything at one time, but I can understand that, it's expensive. And even though I work in a parts sales place, it's expensive. I don't care if you get a discount or not. Unless you just got a lot of money to spend, you can't do it all at one time. I'm right there with you. But so just think of that. If you have a Dodge Charger any year, I don't care what year it is, Dodge Charger or Challenger, that even though you replace one or two things, if you don't do all of them as soon as possible, you are going to start wearing down other things. And believe me, this pops off and you're going to have a lot of trouble. So that's why I try to take care of mine and let you know what's the best way or just how I do it. So maybe you would think about doing it the same way. And I try to replace everything in pairs because what's going on with one side, more than likely probably going on the other side unless you had a wreck. So just making this one short. And see if the boot hadn't split, then I could have been able to pump grease in here. But being that the boots were split and starting to tear up and clinking and tearing apart, it just wasn't going to work out. Needed to put new ones on there. Alright, this is making this quick. I'll let y'all later.